Welcome back to Bioshock. I'm Slider, and as always, Mexican stereotype.
Yep.
Yeah. Also manga.
Howdy. Hola. Oh my goodness. Like the creepy clown noises, that's not a soundbite that's getting any more endearing with time.
No.
That just gets more annoying and weird.
Yep.
The buzzing is also weird and annoying.
Yes.
Just because there's so many mosquitoes around here just now, so every time I hear the buzzing, my inclination is to be like...
Well, to be fair, if you looked at our little bot, in the current state it's in, that would actually destroy it. It is half on fire at this point. Also, I think this turret just killed a man. Off screen.
Just, yeah, casually.
I like how he had some money and glue. He just had glue.
Glue comes in very handy.
Yes, but he had nothing but glue. He just had money and glue. What was he gonna do?
Maybe he was gonna glue some of the money to the ground and just like watch and laugh as people tried to pick up the money and they can't.
Though knowing how everyone is in this place, he'd probably try to grab himself.
Probably. He'd forget about it and then try to pick it up. It'd be like, why?
So yeah, our current goal is to get to the farmer's market to get some different materials.
Oh, the farmer's market. We can get cheese and strawberries and bullets.
Yes, all the essentials.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
So, because we've got all the big little sisters in this area, it is amusing that at this point we're just entirely ignoring the giant big daddies.
Yeah, they just wander around. Not a problem, apparently.
It's almost like that cartoon with the coyote and the sheepdog.
Keep your eye on the parasite.
Morning, Jim. Morning.
I can't think of any cartoons with a coyote and a sheepdog.
Really?
And never do I see the blueprint of sin. I could blame the Germans, but in truth I did not find tormentors in the prison camp, but kindred spirits. These children I brutalized have awoken something inside that for most is beautiful and natural, but in me is an abomination. My maternal instinct.
Yes, we get it. So that pretty much sums up how this character is going to go, which we already know because of the fact that she's sympathetic to the little sisters, but you know.
Yeah, and she rewards you for not killing them.
Yes.
So she loves her little monster babies that she tortured and brutalized.
Yes. You know we're in a good place when she's one of the unequivalent heroes of this place, all things considered.
Yeah, like the actual Nazi is one of the good guys here.
Yeah. We couldn't take him with us anyway. I do love how that shotgun just flew in the air.
Just wee. What?
That was a house! Cool.
That was indeed a house. What? Farmers.
That is actually a cool thing about this game, because I feel like most games, if you went to, like, even if there was a market area, it would probably be under, like, some spooky name at this point. But no, it's just the farmer's market. Wow, thanks for the subtlety. I never would have guessed that there was propaganda in this place if you had not told me.
This game doesn't necessarily do subtlety.
You know, I actually disagree with that. Compared to a lot of games, it kind of does.
True.
You want to spend time with my honeybees? Well, I'm gonna have to start charging you for the pleasure. If I come out one more time and find you lolling out there amongst my hives, I'm grabbing my shotgun. As to your question, yes, my days in beekeeping school are a blur. But I do seem to remember something about that enzyme you keep blabbing on about.
You kids, get off my hives!
The big game canceled due to fire.
Fair enough.
The Stainers and the Seabolls go head to head. An exciting game. Oh.
Okay, there's the blood exploding dudes and first class apples. Ooh.
At this point, these two things are equivalent in terms of being interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you see blood exploding dudes all over the place, but I don't know if there's still any good apples going around down here.
Yeah. That doesn't have much health, so it's more useful to us dead than alive.
I love the jazzy retro soundtrack to the sequence.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite, like, silly movie or TV show tropes, and there's, like, this cheerful background music to just absolute carnage.
Yes. Anyway, we set her on fire. As you do.
As you do.
First class apples. We found a proximity mine here.
Handy.
Anyway, as per usual, there's a lot of items and things to find around the area. We're exploring quite a bit of it.
I feel like wandering the farmer's market and just picking stuff up at some moment, an elderly lady with a shotgun is going to be like, "That's 2 pounds, young man!"
Perhaps. Here are footprints. No idea where they're coming from. And they just stopped. I don't get it.
The children, with their very long needles, their tuneless songs, their ghastly errands, their ghoulish Frankenstein fathers. But we've all placed our hand on the great chain of endeavor. My hand is on it. Fontaine's is on it. We all pull it and are pulled by it. Yes, these children are an abomination. But it is not my hand alone on the chain that created them. No. Their little fingers were right there, next to mine.
Huh, that's very interesting. Go fuck yourself.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm so sympathetic. No, not even a little bit.
Eve Link 2. The sequel to Eve Link 1. But yeah, it just makes it so that way you get first aid kits, you get some Eve with it too.
Sounds like the title of a light novel or something, doesn't it?
Kind of. Probably be an Evangelion knockoff. Electric bug. And hack the thing. Try out you advent.
I've probably mentioned before, but it bears repeating. I am fascinated by the things they felt it was necessary to stock their vending machines with.
Yes. Well, that's because... I mean, this is Rapture. The free market will decide if we should have bullets in these vending machines with clowns on them.
Because, yeah, sure. I mean, even here in Japan, the weirdest thing you get is like hot coffee at a vending machine. I don't think bullets or like chemical weapons.
Well, I guess they wouldn't be in Japan.
True.
Intra joke about panties being in there.
Apparently that's only just one very specific vending machine in the red light district.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
How much do you want to bet someone in the Trump administration, though, is trying to pass a bill that'll let people buy their ammo from vending machines?
I have no idea whether to unironically agree with that statement or not anymore. Like, that's absurd. So I have no idea that what you're saying is something that would actually happen or not anymore.
Yeah, there is no bar for reality right now. It's too quiet. When is something going to explode? Oh, there we go.
There we go. They're frag grenades.
Fun times! You get a grenade, and you get a grenade.
Did he just say come back? Why would you want that? I threw a grenade at you.
Death wish?
I guess.
Whee.
Sport boost too. What's if nothing else, would get rid of Sport Boost 1 for that. Makes us the quickest wrench hitter in the land.
Fastest wrench in the West.
Yes.
She deserves boarding and education. After all, children are the future of Rapture.
Huh. That's not exactly what I expect from this society, but whatever.
See, is that not like how they stole kids like Riversong and Firefly? They're like, yeah, great school for gifted kids where we're totally not going to torture them and turn them into assassins.
So I came to a realization when looking over this footage. Even though I've already way past this point in recording, I've not actually opened up that one lock yet. Should get back to that at some point.
Probably.
See if there's anything down here. There's a storage crate with some things, not much really. This is mostly just the item collecting episode. Collect the items.
We're shopping at the farmer's market this episode.
Yes,
Getting all our
exactly.
groceries.
And by shopping we mean mostly just taking shit.
It's the apocalypse. Plus, I mean, going by your hand, you're a white guy, so you can't loot. You can only find things.
Shall be the fruit of thy basket.
Hi, bye. Thanks for the stuff.
So this is weird. This was set up so that we can't shoot it.
Okay then.
Can't get rid of it. So the only way to get rid of it is to hurt yourself. Hooray! So yeah. Now obviously the glowing items are the ones we need for the Lazarus thing. Found distilled water. How sad is it? We've only found one distilled water.
Found plenty of alcohol so far. Although to be fair, if your water is suspect and you don't have many ways to clean it properly, just fermenting up some alcohol is actually a safer bet. Like, for centuries, I mean, that's why beer was such a thing for so long. People just drank that because it was safer than drinking the water until relatively recently.
True.
So if you can't, get some water, ferment up some weak alcohol, it'll kill most of the shit that would be in the water. And you can get a little buzzed and feel better about living in a shitty apocalypse with no clean water.
It's the best solution.
Absolutely.
Another little
On my
audio
walk
diary.
today, I had my first encounter with a pair of them. He, a lumbering palooka in a foul-smelling diving suit, and she, an unwashed moppet in a filthy pink smock. Her pallor was off, green and morbid. And there was a rather unpleasant aspect to her demeanor, as if she were in an altogether different place than the rest of us. I understand the need for such creatures. I just wish they could make them more presentable.
What the fuck is a palooka?
I've heard that word somewhere before.
I've never heard that word before. What?
Palooka. Pretty sure that's gonna be like a new Pokemon or something.
Probably.
There's a picture of the Houdini Splicer.
Here it is!
Here, what is?
Here it is.
I knew you didn't have it in you!
Now, unfortunately, this enemy is borderline intelligent because I'm trying to lure him into the water
Lays a hand on me!
and it's not working.
Well,
Which is annoying because I want to just electrify him to death. But no, he doesn't want to get in here. Jerk.
you're gonna have to shoot him, asshole.
I'm coming in!
There he is.
There we go. Although I did kill myself too.
Yeah, that kind of backfired.
Yeah. And it took us way over to the entrance. Great. Walk all the way back.
Fun, fun, fun. Should just like speed up the walking back sequence of the Benny Hill music playing over it.
Some dead bodies. Loot the corpses. Find a diary.
One of the children came and sat in my lap. I push her off. I shout, "Get away from me!" I can see the Adam oozing out of the corner of her mouth. It's thick and green. Her filthy hair hanging in her face, dirty clothes, and that dead glow in her eye. I feel hatred like I never felt before. In my chest, bitter, burning fury. I can barely breathe. And suddenly I know it is not this child I hate.
Okay then. She's still honestly not getting much more sympathetic to me. It's probably the whole literal Nazi thing.
Yeah.
And, you know, the experimenting on little girls, like, oh, you care about them now after torturing and brutalizing them. Oh, I don't give a fuck.
Kind of. This world has no heroes. It just has... It just has villains desperately trying to redeem themselves.
And failing terribly.
Okay. I guess I could use this.
Just gotta steal some creeper photos, and then...
Time to burn!
Oh, there's a second dude. 2 for 1.
So I think he died in here,
Probably.
but the thing is I can't seem to find him. Unfortunately, I think I just looked past him somehow and didn't even... I don't know what I did.
Just kind of wandered on past the corpse without even noticing.
Yes.
Just another day in Rapture.
Pretty much. Let's see if I can find anything else. Trying to be very thorough here.
Got to pick up all the things.
So like just a bunch of these doorways just connect to each other. So at this point I've collected most of the items in this little area. Finally. Though there's more in here. As our never-ending looting spree and farmer's market continues next time.
Yay! You can get just the farmer's market in Rapture is so great. Totally worth it.
Yes. 5 stars would go again.
Yep. Would kill 100 splices to get to.
Exactly. Travel brochures for this place must be bizarre.
It's the 50s. Quite possibly nobody cares.